Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a Unity challenge video. This is going to be the hardest challenge ever. Well, at least I think so. I'm not sure, but it's going to be very difficult. So what it is this man, Sam Person, his Twitter will be in the link description and on screen. He created this, I don't know what to call it. It's like this application where whenever you press a key, it falls down, which is super cool. So what we're going to be doing today is trying to create a game with this turned on. So it's going to cover your screen so you can't see. It's going to be super difficult for me, but hopefully it's entertaining for you. And if you do get entertained, consider hitting the like button and subscribe. It would be absolutely amazing. We're on our sub goal of 100 subscribers. So yes, that would be great. So the game I'm going to be trying to recreate is Jetpack Joyride. I hope you've all seen it. If you haven't, a demo's on screen now. It's a very popular game, very fun. So I'm going to be trying to create that. But I'm going to divide it into 3 different parts. The first part is the character movement. The second part is going to be the actual enemies. And the third part, I guess, is whenever I want. So I have 3 lifelines to erase and take off all the keys on my screen. Because if not, it'd get pretty overwhelmed quite fast. So I have 3 chances to erase all my keys on the screen. But after those 3 tries, I cannot erase the screen. So I'm stuck with however I have it. Yes, so big shout out to the person who created this, links in the description, and let's get into the video. Okay, so now we're in Unity, and let's get going. So I have the software running, so if I were to press 1 key, you can see it falls from the sky, and I just realized this, Unity has support for dark mode for free, which is insane. I've been waiting so long. You don't have no idea how long I've been waiting for dark mode for the free version. Yeah, because I cannot stand light mode in anything. Absolutely anything. It has to be dark mode. So very glad it is now dark mode. Okay, so let's get into the game. For this, I'm actually going to be talking in real time, so there's no voiceovers for this. So it's got to be kind of scuffed by creating the cube I need. And I forgot how to use Unity. Color, just change the background. Yeah, okay, this isn't bad. So now we're going to create the character, so it's just going to be a square for now. I may do graphics, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Keys start coming alive. Add the player. Also, this is only going to be on 1 monitor since I have 2 monitors, so it's only going to be going over the Unity window since I have 2 monitors. Just like an FYI. And now hopefully I'm going to use this script to control any of the movement for the character and trying to get all that working. I may do coins actually because I kind of wanted to do that. It's kind of the plan. Yeah, let's just add some super cool montage music of me coding and wasting all of my keys. Yeah, that really wasn't that interesting, but coding's not that hard. Oh my gosh, it's already covering the screen, so I may have to change this challenge. Holy shoot. Ah, cannot see the add component. See it right there. Okay, so I'm almost done with the movement, so that should be good. Oh yeah, forgot, can't go down. Alright, so this is making me hold it, which isn't great, because if you ever were to play the game, you have to hold it down. This is how you do it. If not, I can add like an input.get key up. That may be the play. This thing is so slow. Usually it's lightning fast, but having these like window capture and all these other things open must have just fried it. There we go. That is Jetpack Joyride. Granted, with way too much physics. So I'm gonna have to change that. Okay, so got the first step down. Cool. Also, this pretty cool feature about this thing. You can press F1 and boom, you got an explosion. Okay, that probably just destroyed my computer. But it was cool. And there's the F1 key I just pressed. Okay. So, we have the first part, which is an absolute banger. Let's go. And I'm going to reset my keys and we're gonna go into the second part. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we're at the second part. There's been no changes, but actually I just flipped around the windows, so now the game view at the bottom like it normally is, since we haven't got any keys going. So the next part is going to be the whole zapping electricity thing, which is pretty much the only enemies they have in the game. And I was thinking we could create a circle, and then we can have a rate cast going from one circle to the other circle. And then if the player touches it, they're dead. And to show that, I was gonna have a trail, or maybe a line. I think it's line or something like that, but that's what I'm gonna be creating. So for this part, the audio didn't really come out great, so what I'm gonna do is just recap what I did. So here it is. Part 3 was all about the enemies, and I had to make them perfect because that was gonna be a major part of the game. So I put a circle game object, another circle game object, and a line render all in one game object. And I called that, what I called that? Probably like an enemy. And then I had that enemy talk to the two enemies and say, hey, find a random position. And that's what they did. They found a random position. And then I got the point of the one game object and another, and then created and set one position of the line renderer on one object and the other side on the other object. So it would create a line across, and then all I had to do was add a box collider to the line, and boom. And now there were some weird issues with how they spawned, so I had to change that up because the line render would spawn a little bit lower, so it creates some weird thing. Anywho, I ended up fixing that, so we were all good on that end, and eventually it looked something like this. So we already used our reset key, so we have none left. So once we reach the top, we're done. But I think I can add a little bit more to spice it up. At the moment, you can't tell that you're moving. All you can tell is that these things are coming towards you. So we need to fix that. And so what I decided to do was create a background, a moving background to show that things are going past you. To do that, I need to create two backgrounds that like kind of move across the screen, and then once it goes off the edge, it goes back around. So I'm gonna have to do that, but we're getting close to that 50% margin on the keys going to the top, and we still have a lot of coding to do left, so we need to make this fast and efficient. So let's do it. So I need to check the X position and see if it's going over a certain threshold. If it is, I need to change it and then go behind the second block, and this is just gonna repeat and repeat and repeat, so it looks like it's an endless background, where in reality, it's only just two game objects switching positions. So now that we have the game plan, we're gonna have to code it. Okay, so we're getting so close to the end. We're at probably 80%, and this is going to be tough because the numbers aren't matching up correctly, so it's kind of overlapping and not looking great, but we are so close. It's getting really close and really hard to see stuff, so I can't really tell if the background's working. So what I have to do is explode stuff using the F1 button. I get a better understanding of what's around. So this is getting close, and we're getting down to the last seconds. Oh, I see what's wrong. I see what's wrong. Only one's going through because we were like here. That's an X. Change that to a Y, and it should be good. This is next level. I think this is the last thing we get done. Hard as racing, because I kind of want to get this done. And that would be great. There's no main menu because I'm literally making this in like a few hours. Still alive? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's working. Transition's kind of weird and wonky. But it's working. It is indeed working. Okay. And I think that's it. I think I just won. Let's go. And now, you can see it right there working. And it's looking good. So I finished the final thing. It's going to be on screen now, the demo. I could have just tweaked a few variables to make the background a little slower, but it was getting to the top, so I had to stop it. But it's looking pretty good for the time span I made it in. And this is going to be the end of the video. This took a long time to edit because I had to go through like hours of footage. So if you can hit that like button and subscribe, that'd be awesome. We're on a sub goal of 100 subscribers. If you like challenge video, Python videos, leave your comments in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.